Hey guys, it is one of my favorite directors' birthday today, and we're going to celebrate him, Mr. Alfred Hitchcock. That guy right there. And one of the videos we're doing is another unboxing video because I've got something related to an Alfred Hitchcock movie in this box. It is not a Blu-ray or a DVD or a VHS or a book, if I've already posted the book video. Hard to say about me. Anyway, no, we're doing an unboxing video here of something I thought was really cool. I've become horribly addicted to board games about movies. So what I got in here is a board game of an Alfred Hitchcock movie, one of his best movies, or at least one of my favorite movies. I think a lot of people out there would agree with me that it is a great movie, one of his best. Those two things. Still haven't found my box cutter, but I got this, so who needs it? Managed to not ruin it. So, very cool looking. Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window, a game of deduction and suspense by Prospero Hall. I can't tell you right now if I have any other games by them. 3 to 5 players, ages 13 and up. A great painted rendition. Yeah. So if you're not familiar with the plot of Rear Window, basically Jimmy Stewart is a photographer who got into an accident and broke one of his legs, and he's now stuck in his apartment, which has a big window leading out to the back courtyard of his building, tenement, whatever. So it's like a big U shape, and he can see, and there's like a little grassy, gardeny, hang up your clothes area in between the buildings there. And so he spends his time with his camera looking out and kind of spying on his neighbors. Yeah, it's fun. It's all in good fun. Spying on your neighbors is all in good fun. Who hasn't done that? Especially if you're cooped up and you can't do anything. What else are you going to do? He didn't have a TV. I don't think he had a TV. I don't remember when this movie came out. I'm sure that TVs were out then, but Funko games. So I don't know who Prospero Hall is. That is the creator behind it, or what. And then of course, we got the Alfred Hitchcock silhouette corner, and then Gene Kelly, right? And Jimmy Stewart. Funko games. Yeah. So that must be the person who designed the game. And then Funko released it. What if you thought you saw a murder? Experience Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece, Rear Window, in this game of deduction and suspense. Carefully observe strange clues and ominous patterns in the things going on in the apartments across the way. There are parties, knives, a saw, bickering, laughing, and music. So horrible, terrible, suspenseful, scary. I'm being sarcastic at the end there. And a mysterious trunk big enough to hold the body of a wife. Do you detect a murder? Or is the secret private world of the neighbors planting frightening ideas into your mind? Can you see the strange patterns? Was it murder, or is your mind fooling you? Very interesting. Every game is a different mystery. So, the movie itself has a distinct plot of what's going on. And it's a bit like, oh, did I see a murder? Did that guy kill his wife? Or is it just a big misunderstanding and I'm jumping to conclusions? kind of thing. Stella McGaffrey, A Nose for Trouble. Detective Lieutenant Tom Doyle, Investigate. Lisa Fremont, Breaking and Entering. L.B. Jeffries, Hand Me the Binoculars. Hand me the binoculars. I think I'm just going to cut these. I'm not going to... I was trying to peel it off there, I think. I might try at a later date. But right now, I'm just going to slice these because I don't really want to... So I pre-ordered this right away because unfortunately I have a history of games that I'm like, oh wow, that's really cool, and then them being impossible to get, and of course secondhand collectors or second market people tripling the prices on game and stuff and whatever. I didn't get the Hitchcock Monopoly one. I didn't get the Thing board game, the Terror and Outposts. I'm doing terrible with names today. You don't know what day this is. Find the videos that are the exact same day where I can't remember what anybody is. Oh, look at that. Hitchcock newspaper, flashlight. Oh, broke, busted camera. Thermometer. I think it's just heat up. Heat up. Oh, that's fun. I don't know where I want to put it. Jimmy. Jimmy, where do you want to be, Jimmy? Tell me. We'll just put them right there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's the cover shot that broke his leg getting that shot. And a fun ad for Pan Am. It's fun because, you know, Pan Am would have been something that would have advertised in a magazine at this time, I believe. Good evening. Do you ever get the feeling your neighbors are hiding something sinister? In the game of Rear Window, observe your neighbors. Suspicions behind behaviors called unsavory mini oddities. That is a terrible Alfred Hitchcock impersonation. Can I do better? I don't know. Maybe I should watch the show. The Watchers. What do we got? I don't think I'm going to open all the cards and stuff. But that's very interesting. Board game and day boards. 4 days. Director's setup. That's interesting. Frequently asked questions. I should. Nice packaging. Oh, and it's got the... So it's got all these things that you pop off to do whatever, and the thing, and all the neighbors, I guess. The drunk, the globetrotter, Cheek, the photographer. It's interesting. There's your dice. You know, whatever number you roll is whatever you get. I'm just kidding. I don't know what those are for yet. Maybe I'll do a those. Ooh, the trunk. There it is itself. The trunk. Oh, it's a dead wife in there. Who knew it? Who knew? I can't condone it. But who knew? Oh, that's going to go out of focus. That's too bad. That's fine, though. That's fine. Oh, there's the windows. Closed windows. Oh, it's murder! Bum, bum, bum. What am I going to open? I'm going to open the whole thing? Maybe. So far, I'm really impressed. I've been thinking about doing board games and then comparing them to the movies because ever since 2020, I have been pretty much obsessed with them. Director Alfred Hitchcock. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. You got the 4-day thing. Oh, so you got 4 days. Stuff happens. Not gonna read the rules yet. But I feel like I might need a bigger table. I feel like I might need a bigger table in order to do this. Okay, and so this was, I think this was the one. Was the backyard. From the backyard, there's the or the dancers up there, the lady with the dog. Not sure which one the accused murderer is in. I think he's in this. Nope, that's where the newlywed couple is, I think. And right there, is that where the presumed killer is at? And then, of course, the director. Oh, and this is his side, the watchers. To hide your communications from the director, you can point to the images on this screen. Interesting. And then that's your side, because there's Jimmy sitting in his chair with his camera, and there's Grace putting up with him. Gene? No, Grace. Gene Kelly. That was just silly minding me. I think that's supposed to be the piano guy's house. I could be. I mean, he had like a glass covering, so possibly not. If I remember, it has been a couple decades since I watched it last. So that's interesting. It's one of those, the people watch and the director plans stuff out. And yeah, you can change from be Jimmy Stewart. Why? I think he killed his wife. Why? I haven't done a Jimmy Stewart impersonation for decades. I'm doing terrible. Might as well be my Alfred Hitchcock. I'm not placing her for some reason. Stella McGaffrey in Nose for Trouble. Choose any day. You may look at any face-down window card on that day. Her. Detective Lieutenant Tom Doyle, who is not Charlton Heston, but I'm still saying it that way. And then, of course, Lisa Fremont, the beautiful ingenue who just wants Jeffries to marry her. Why don't you stop looking for dead people and marry me instead? I am super excited. Oh my gosh. I just lost the dead guy. Lady? Dog? Who knows what's going to go on with this game? I bet these are little. I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark. These are little things to help hold the things up, but I could be absolutely 100%, 1000% wrong. I haven't played the game. I'm just opening it up and admiring the artwork right now. I'll have to admire the craftsmanship I'm admiring the craftsmanship of the design work. I'll have to admire the craftsmanship of the gameplay when that happens. Maybe that'll be next year's celebration. So you got all your suspects from across the way. Oh gosh. I just punched out the thief. Those are all kind of the same. Murder. So, and easy. These are so easy to punch out. Don't got any little sticky sides on the side there. That's pretty nice. I don't know why I'm putting these here. So, I am so looking forward to seeing that. What am I doing? I got one last thing to open, so I guess I'm going to open it. If you're still with me, thanks. But yeah, I'm not playing this game. I am just checking out the artwork. Exciting. I am really looking forward to it. So far, I'm pretty excited about it. So I just need to find 3 to 5 players to play with me. I think I can convince the family to do her. Get her done. I have no idea what any of these cards means, but that's probably murder. Party. Scream. Paint. Read a book. Break a plot with a baseball bat. Probably a baseball hit and 2. For Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window, I'm really looking forward to playing it. If you're interested in a video about the gameplay, let me know, and maybe we'll get her done. Yep, I'm going with the that. That's what I'm saying. Saying get her done, which you know, is only 15 years. Pastiche. And it all just goes right back in the box. Rear Window. I recommend the movie. I don't know. I can't say I recommend the game yet until I play it. But it looks beautiful. Very excited. Even if it just ends up sitting on my shelf like that. No, we'll definitely get it out and play it. Want to find out all the different endings that can possibly come out of that guy. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, thank you for watching. Happy birthday, Mr. Hitchcock. Sorry you're no longer alive. But thank you so much for all the movies, especially Rear Window. And hey, what Alfred Hitchcock board games would you guys be interested in? Movies. I would say The Birds would be the top of my list. Then possibly, I think The Trouble with Harry would make a possibly fun game, kind of like Cluey. The Trouble with Harry. The Trouble with Cluey would make a very good board game. A fun game, I think. Kind of like Clue, only you don't know where the body is. Where is the body? Oh, well, it's in Shirley MacLaine's bathtub. It's in Jerry Matthews' backyard. The guy from Dynasty's paint studio. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that movie. The Birds. Did I say The Birds yet? If I hadn't, I'll reiterate. The Birds would be probably a very fun board game. Relatively easy to just, I mean, I would think, because you would have Bodega Bay as your board, and then people trying to survive bird attacks and how severe the bird attacks are, that kind of thing. Of course, Psycho comes to mind. And I'm sure there's others, but those will be the ones that I think I'll be interested to see what they do with Rear Window. And I hope this is just the first of many to several Alfred Hitchcock movie board games to come out. Thank you. Tip of the hat to Mr. Hitchcock. Thank you for the great movies. And it's always nice to have an extra special reason to watch a Hitchcock movie today. I probably won't watch Rear Window. But who knows? Maybe I will. No, I've got ones that I haven't watched that I need to watch. Rear Window. One of my favorite of his, though, is Rear Window. Been remade on several TV shows and a couple of different movies. Anytime you see somebody who can't leave their room and thinks that they witness a murder across the street, it's because of this movie here. So, yeah. That's my opinion. Mr. Hitchcock's birthday. That's a wrap.